Did Friedrich Nietzsche hate weak people? That question haunts anyone who has read his works with even mild attention. The German philosopher, often labeled as ruthless, elitist, even dangerous, wrote with fire. And that fire wasn't aimed at the body, it was aimed at the spirit. But to understand Nietzsche, we must strip away modern assumptions. He wasn't talking about physical weakness, disability, or mere misfortune. His hatred was aimed at a deeper kind of weakness, the weakness of the soul, the decay of human will. He saw it everywhere, in religion, in morality, in politics, in the very air of modern Europe. To Nietzsche, society was sick, rotting from the inside. It had traded strength for safety, ambition for obedience, and vitality for comfort. He called this sickness slave morality. Where the strong once forged paths and created values, the weak, resentful of their position, redefined morality to suit their needs. They painted strength as cruelty, power as evil, and suffering as holy. They made weakness a virtue. And Nietzsche hated it, because in his eyes this was not compassion, it was revenge. Revenge of the powerless against the powerful. A quiet, corrosive rebellion that dressed itself in humility, but deep down wanted to bring greatness down to its knees. Nietzsche believed life was about becoming, not belonging, about rising, not retreating. He admired the spirit that could stand alone, say yes to life's chaos, and shape its own destiny. The will to power, that inner force that drives a person to grow, create, and overcome. And so he envisioned the Übermensch, the overman. Not a dictator, not a brute, but a human being who transcends herd values, who creates his own path and lives dangerously, fully, authentically. To Nietzsche, weakness was not just a flaw, it was a threat to the future of humanity. Because weakness doesn't just surrender, it resents, it manipulates. It infects strength with guilt, excellence with shame, and ambition with fear. He saw it coming, the rise of mediocrity, the triumph of the masses, the death of greatness. Was he cruel, or was he simply willing to say what others were too afraid to admit? Maybe Nietzsche didn't hate weak people. Maybe he hated what happens to the world when weakness becomes a virtue. The great epochs in our life come when we gain the courage to rebaptize our evil as what is best in us. Friedrich Nietzsche.